Howdy, we're playing Zombicide again. We're on quest 3 this time, the Shepherds. Objectives: rescue the townsfolk. Keep an eye on them. Some may be infected. You win the game when all objectives are taken. Setup: put a blue and green objective randomly among the red objectives face down. Check. Put a vault artifact in each vault, randomly. Done. Hidden townsfolk. Each objective gives 5 experience to the survivor who takes it. These are infected! The blue and green objectives mark infected people turning zombies. Earn the experience, then resolve a zombie spawn immediately in the objective's location. Alright, so this should be I'm hoping this is going to be a pretty interesting mission. Last time I was really careful on leveling up, and it made the game a little bit dull, so I'm going to try not to have such a focus on staying in the blue level this time, but I do want to get to the vault artifacts quickly. I made a couple changes to my party members, and I should have a video up pretty soon about why I did that. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first character I want to activate is Isabel. She's got her axe. Notice she doesn't have a starting weapon because since they tell you to split up the cards however you want, I gave both my swords to Clovis because Clovis is pretty cool, especially while dual wielding. So her first action is going to be to break open this door. After breaking open this door, I have to spawn these 3 rooms. So she's taken 1 action. My first spawn is nothing in sight, which is lovely because now I can actually go to that artifact. Or that vault. The next one is 1 abomination. That's not cool. And then a double spawn. So now I come right back to the front with the double spawn. So that's just not very entertaining. Looks like a walker and a fatty. So this is pretty good. She opened up a door, and there's a lot of scary stuff behind that door. I really wanted to go in and claim that vault artifact, but I think I'm just going to skirt away from it for now. So she's going to take her turn after opening the door and go 1, 2. And then the rest of my party, we won't bother looking at their cards because they're not going to do anything hyper interesting other than run. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now the zombies get a turn. So they shamble after us. This guy with his big meaty fists is running after us. And now we got to do spawns for the 3 remaining zones. We're going to start here, and we get a walker. Then we're going to move around the map. Our next one is an abominator, which doesn't count because we're in the blue zone. And the final spawn is 2 walkers. And we'll just leave them over there, happy as can be, and we'll move into a player turn again. Alright, she's going to go 1, 2, open this vault door. I have to spawn for that room. And we get a fatty. So there's 1 fatty inside there. So her card, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Again, she has the axe. The axe opens doors for free. Last turn, I forgot to put a sound here, and they would have come the same way. Now there's going to be an extra sound here, so let me go ahead and take care of that. So she's activated. My next person I want to activate is Genevieve, because she's going to go into the vault. Well, she's going to go down and shoot that guy. So Genevieve's got her crossbow. She moves down once, and she takes a shot with her bow. She doesn't actually have a crossbow. She misses, and she's going to take a second shot. 6. She succeeds. She's got +1 damage range. She kills the fatty. We get 1 experience. And her turn is done. Now I need that vault open. We're going to try to let Clovis do it. So Clovis is going to go over and try to open the door. 1, 2. Attempt to open the vault door. Fail. We get a sound. Now we're going to activate somebody else that can try to open that vault door. And that's going to be Julian. So Julian will come. He's orange. 1, 2. Attempt to open the vault door. 1. He fails, but we make some more noise. Alright, Anne, I believe, is equipped. Oh, Julian was equipped with a hammer. Anne's going to activate next. She is equipped with a short sword. 1, 2. We're going to try to open that vault. 6. We succeed. It pops open, and we're all pretty happy. We got one person left to move. We made some more sound there. 1, 2, 3. She's in the vault with the artifact, but can't grab it this turn. Now we have to activate all the zombies. There's a lot of sound here. This is where everybody wants to go. 1. Alright, that was shortest path. We're good. Now we need to do our spawns, starting over here again. Nothing in sight. Love it. Next one, 1 extra activation, walkers. But when I pulled this card, this was for our second spawn, and I'm going to put these up here to remind me I've done 2 spawns. I get to immediately activate this character because of Zombie Link. Zombie Link's amazing. I get a free turn. She's going to pick up the vault artifact. Turns out to be an orcish crossbow. She's not that into crossbows. So that's her first action. She takes her second action to walk back up all the way to here. So pick up, step, step. So she has the orcish crossbow. Sorry, it doesn't go there. It goes in her offhand. She has the orcish crossbow, so she can give it to Genevieve when the player turns come around. Alright, for my final spawn, let's see what I get. 2 walkers. I'm hoping this mission turns out to be pretty quick. Alright, now we're back to the player's turn. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up this door. To do that, we're going to use our door opening character. She's going to attempt to open up this door. She's already there, so she breaks it down. We're going to try to save our first townsperson. So that's her first action. The spawns are a fatty, which we can deal with, followed by an abomator, which doesn't exist yet. Alright, so that was pretty easy. She has an axe. An axe isn't really good for killing that. So she's taken 1 action. She wants to go spawn the other side of this vault because there's a objective there. So 2, 3. Next turn she'll pop that door. Alright. Now she's done. We're going to activate Genevieve. Genevieve is going to be like, "Hey, that's a really cool crossbow you got. Oh, you like it? Yes, I do. Can I have it? Yes." So now she has the orcish crossbow for her first action. For her second action, she's going to take 2 shots at the fatty. She succeeds. Fatty dead. She gets another experience. That was her second action. She could reload, but not super into reloading. Let's go ahead and move here. So she is done. Alright, Anne wants to get a kill. She's going to move here. And bloodlust over to this guy. After bloodlusting, she gets to roll her attacks. She has 1 attack. 3, she misses. That's her second action. Now let's do her... Wait, 1, bloodlust. Now she has 1 more action left. 4, she succeeds in killing the zombie. Here's her card. She gets 1 experience. Alright, moving on. So, people that haven't moved. Clovis hasn't moved. 1, 2, 3. Clovis is set up to take this objective, so we're good there. He's done. This character is going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Let's be gutsy. Trying to finish this mission as fast as possible. Julian's down here. He's got a hammer. Yeah, he's got a hammer, and that's cool. She's already going that way. She's going that way. I guess she shouldn't have went that way. Yeah, she can. She can go through that room. 1. So let's go 1. And he's going to try to break open the door. And here's his first attempt at breaking the door. 1. Here's his second attempt at breaking the door. 6. He succeeds. The door breaks open. And Julian is done. This is all my characters, but we need to spawn for this room. So let's go ahead and spawn. Standard zombie invasion, 1 walker. The next one is 1 runner. Alright, player's turn is done. Everybody moves, continuing at the players. This guy moves into the vault. This runner moves, then he moves into the vault, and now we do our spawns. So for our spawns, that's an equipment. I will shuffle that around because it's not good to know there's a torch coming. Seems like cheating. So let's do this spawn first. A walker, followed by the far spawn, which is going to be a fatty, followed by that spawn over there, which is going to be a double spawn. So now there's going to be 2 spawns right here. I keep pulling from the wrong pile. That's annoying. Okay. 1 runner and 2 walkers. This cell just got very populated. Alright, I've done all my movement, I've done all my spawns. Comes back to player turn. Let's see. First person we're going to activate is Clovis. We're going to take one of those tokens and see what we get. It's red, so he just gets free 5 experience. So Clovis gets 5 experience. Now we need to get movement going. 2, 3. He's out of the building. So we got one of those down. Clovis is done. Now, the person who has to activate next is probably her, so she can use her range spells, then other people will come support her. So let's go ahead and activate her. She has Mana Blast, that's it. So she's going to use all 3 of her attacks. She hits twice. 2 things die. I'm going to go for, range targeting priority, walkers. So she gets 2 experience. 1, 2, and she is done. Alright, now we're going to let Anne activate. She's going to use Bloodlust. And she's probably going to end up throwing all 3 of her attacks, but we'll roll them one at a time. Fail, fail. So Anne was not successful in helping her buddy. Alright. Range 1, 2. She's going to go ahead and shoot into that cell and hope I can take out that stuff for my friends without hitting them. 4, I take out 1 thing. I've killed a zombie. And Anne is going to take a wound. She's going to reload her gun for her second action. And her third action, she's going to shoot into that cell again, hoping to take out that runner for them. She hits on both accounts, and the runner is gone. I know that seemed a little vicious. Let me put her card over there. This should be her 4th kill, so she should be at 4 experience, because she just got 2. I know it seems a little mean to shoot into a cell with my buddies, but there was need, because that runner, if he activated, would have really, really hurt them. So, Anne's done, my spellcaster's done, Clovis is not done, so Clovis is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's there to back him up now. He gets a lot of dice. So whatever spawns, he'll deal with it, unless it's a fatty. Julian is in a cell down here. Julian's going to go ahead and activate. So let's get his card out. He has the hammer. He's going to throw his first 2 dice. Miss, miss. He's going to throw his next dice. Hit. He kills 1 zombie. He gets an experience point, and his turn is done. Now we're going to activate our girl with the axe. And then hopefully we can go over there and save another survivor. So let's roll her attacks one at a time. First one, miss. Second one, hit. She kills the runner and gets 1 experience. She'll use her third action to walk up the vault steps. The players have finished their turn yet again. So, now the zombies get to activate. Shortest path, 1, 2, 3. Most noise is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both paths are equal, so he splits apart. Now I have to run zombie spawns. This is a necromancer. We should be able to put him down pretty quickly. And that's actually an interesting spawn because I'm pretty much done with this side of the map. So I can go kill this, I can kill him, and then walk over to the other side of the map for free. So we have that spawn. We're going to go ahead and spawn for the necromancer spawn. 1 extra activation. So we get a free activation for fatties, but we're not in yellow yet. But that means my zombie link girl gets a free turn. I would like to go ahead and put that necromancer down. So she's going to ask to borrow a sword from Clovis. That's her first action. And now she'll get 2 chances at killing the necromancer. She succeeds, and with her next action, she moves this way. When I get to close down... Oh, I get an experience point for killing the necro. Oh, no. She's not going to move. She's going to hand back the sword to Clovis and say thanks. So, now I get to close down any zombie spawn. I'm going to go ahead and close this far one over here and make this one permanent. That way I can walk across the board and have a relative safety towards the end of the game. Alright, our next spawn is way over there. We get a double spawn. Oh, sorry. Necromancer, 1 activation. When I pull... Now I do my normal round of... Yeah, Necromancer spawned. Nothing. Double spawn's way over there. My double spawn's going to be a walker and a runner. That's pretty easy to take care of. The next spawn is... That spawned a necro, that spawned nothing. Yeah, the next spawn, there's not a next spawn. So, necro, extra activation, sorry, necro, extra activation, sorry, necro, double spawn, so necro, double spawn, the double spawn goes over there. Yeah, it's taken care of. And it was, should have been 2 walkers and a runner. So let me put another walker over there. And I think things are going pretty good. The player turn comes around, and Genevieve's going to go ahead and deal with her zombies in her square. She has to use her weapon as ranged, because she needs that 2 damage. Oh, no, it already does 2 damage melee. There's no reason to use it either way. It doesn't really matter. So she'll use it as ranged. Oh, sorry. She'll use it as melee, so I can still fire her ranged. 3 and 6, she gets 2 kills. After getting 2 kills, I believe she was at 4 experience, so now she's at 6. She's almost leveled. She's going to reload. No, she doesn't have to load. She takes her shots at the abomination. She fails. And she walks away. Her turn is done. If you're wondering why I have noise tokens on people sometimes, it's to help keep track of who's activated and who hasn't. Sometimes I forget. So, let's see. Next person I'm going to activate is Clovis. He's going to take his turn. Let's just open up this building. So Clovis moves. He swings his sword at the door. 6. He's successful. Now I have to spawn a whole lot of stuff. So I'm going to work my way through the room. Well, 3, like that. So this room is a fatty. This room is, sorry, a fatty. The next room is nothing, because we're not in yellow yet. The third room is nothing, because we're not in yellow yet. This big room here is nothing. Huh, it's weird they ended up all close together. Alright, this room is a runner. And the final room is an abomatroll. It's lucky that I'm getting rid of these guys right off the bat. Alright, so that's a pretty boring building, and we got to get rid of some scary cards early. I like it. So she's going to walk over here. She's got her axe. She takes the objective for her second action. It's nothing. So we haven't found any infected yet. We've just been saving normal people. So she moved. She took an objective, which gets her 5 experience. After getting 5 experience, she's going to go ahead and search just to see what she can get. She finds a dagger. Some of her buddies love daggers, like this guy right here. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, and Julian will be done activating as well. And Clovis has went. I have 2 people left. Anne, which can't kill that fatty, and a spellcaster that can't kill that fatty. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're going to skirt around the building. And they're going to let my other 2 characters deal with that. Alright, the player turn is done. Now I move into the zombie turn. 1. They all move to what they can see. This guy moves. He's only got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 2 paths to go that way. So he has to split in half. Then that's their second activation. The loudest noise is there. So they only have 1 path there. Well, the loudest, it's a split between those 2. But they can't get into that building. Alright. Now the spawns. So we spawn for these 2 zones. The first one is a walker. Then nothing in sight. Way over there with that fatty that had to turn around, we get a runner. And we're back to the player turn. This is turning out to be a really simple mission. Alright, the first person I'm going to activate is the one that can drop this abomination, so I can start heading that way. And that's going to be Genevieve. Genevieve has a chance of dropping the abomination, so she's going to use her ranged weapon for 2 dice. She failed. She's going to reload her crossbow and try again. She failed. So the stupid abomination is not the pincushion you would believe it to be. Alright. Nobody else can deal out 2 damage that's close by to deal with that fatty that I'm right by. And the runners are coming to get Clovis, so I think everybody might just kind of wait and see what happens. Clovis will go here to back up his friend for 2 actions, and then he's going to throw 4 dice at that zombie. I got some kills, so 1 experience. Clovis is getting very close to leveling. He needs his level soon. But that zombie's gone, which should bring some pressure off of her, and he's there to clean up for anything that spawns. Good job, Clovis. Alright, so Clovis has went, Genevieve has went, Julian has not went. They're just going to wait. My other characters can't really deal with that fatty right now, but we're going to go ahead and try anyway. We got to start getting some stuff going. So, we're going to go ahead and let Isabel open up the door. She makes a sound. She opened it with her axe. Now she's going to move forward and chop, trying to kill the runner. She succeeds. 1 runner down. She gets an experience. She is now in the yellow range. She gets a bonus action now. And nothing really to do with that action. Alright, next we'll activate Julian. So now I'm spawning in yellow. Julian moves. Oh, she broke open that door, then she moved, then she attacked. And then she did nothing, because there's nothing to do. He moves forward. That's one action. He's got a hammer. He's going to try to drop the fatty. He has 2 attacks to do it. First attack missed. Second attack hits with a 4. The fatty's down, and he gets 1 experience point. Things are really going my way this mission. Alright, my rest of my characters want to follow along. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, she could have bloodlusted, but I don't want to be near that runner. And that takes care of all my player activations. Now I move to zombies. These move forward 1, this moves here. Some more shuffling. And now runners get extra activations. Alright. And I am done with that phase. Now I spawn for the zombies. Let me double check this mission. It seems pretty easy with 3 spawns. It should have... I guess later they start having 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I'm done with that. These spawns, I'm in yellow now. Walker. Sorry, 2 runners. So there are 2 runners on this cell with him. Things are getting pretty busy. And then there's also an abomatrol. Abomatrols are really scary. I'm pretty sure Clovis is dead now. But that's okay. The mission's still fairly easy, even though Clovis is gonna die. I just have to stay away from it. So, that puts a damper on things. Don't like when my buddies die. Where'd I put my yellows? Did I turn them upside down? I did. Alright. We get 1 extra activation, all standard walkers. Before that extra activation occurs, my mage gets a turn. There's not much she can do. She can't leave the cell. She doesn't want to blow up her teammates. She doesn't do anything with this extra activation. All standard walkers get to do something. They bite twice in that zone. I have to spread the love, so Ostarkar will take a wound, and Julian will take a wound. The other standard walkers move here and here. I'm in really bad shape right now. 2 of my favorite characters are pretty much kaput. There's not anything I can do about that. Alright, it should come back around to the player turn. First thing I'm going to do is try to drop this abomination. And we'll do that with ranged in the same cell. She succeeds, she kills the abomination. That nets her 5 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She now has an extra activation, which hopefully is going to be useful for her. She has to get out of line of sight of that troll. So, she's going to move forward. This is her second action. Her third action is going to be to melee these guys. I kill both of them. That gets her 2 more experience. 1, 2. For her fourth action, she will hop out of line of sight. That way the troll doesn't want her dead. And I feel really crappy because Clovis is going to bite the big one. Clovis is done for. There's nothing we can do to save him. All he can do is try to have some fun before he goes. So he's going to start swinging. He's got 4 dice. Wait, can Clovis live? He kills one. He's going to make it be a runner. So that's 1 experience. He now levels up. So when he levels up, he gets another green peg, so he has 3 actions left. His next action is going to be to swing again. He kills 1 more time. He's not killing enough to be useful. So that's sad. And he's going to use a 3rd action to swing again. Fails. A 4th action. Doesn't matter because it's a fatty. So no matter what, he's gone. I screwed that up. After I killed those other ones, I couldn't get off the square. No matter what, I didn't have enough activations to get off the square. So he's in trouble. He's going to die. The troll's going to take him. This troll abomination gets 3. If he can see a player, he gets 3 activations. And so 3 damage is going to go on Clovis. He's dead. But other people still have hope, so we'll go ahead and play those people. For example, this girl is wielding a dagger, which she's going to hand to Julian. So that's her first action. Then she's going to swing twice with her axe. She gets 1 hit. She takes out the runner and gets another experience point. She has 2 actions left. She's going to swing her... Oh, she has 1 action left. So let's swing the axe again. 6. She kills another one. And she gets another experience point. Pretty cool. Alright, Julian can activate, but Anne's in the cell. So I'm going to let Anne do it first because Julian needs to run over and take down that fatty. So Anne attacks. 1 die. Miss. A 2nd dice. Hit. So she has 1 action left. Oh, sorry. Here's her card. 1 experience point. She attacked twice. 1 action left. She's going to move forward to be in the fatty zone because she's just trying to walk through everything. And she is done. My spellcaster is going to not take her turn yet. She's going to move after everybody else. Person I'm going to move now is Julian. Julian's going to move once. And he's attacking the fatty. He has 2 dice now that he's got his dagger. 4 and 4. That's a kill. For his next action, he will move forward. So he gets an experience point. Hopefully the Minotaur doesn't spawn on top of me. My mage, we're not going to do her card. We're just going to move her. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and the players are done. We have to move the abominations. Sorry, we have to move all the baddies. 1. Bite. He takes a bite out of Clovis. Alright. The runners move. And then on the next phase, the troll activates. He bites Clovis. The runners activate. They bite Clovis. He's dead. The troll activates 1 more time. The noisiest area is a split between here, which is very far away, and here, which is close. So he uses his 3rd activation to walk towards Genevieve. Alright, Clovis has died. 1 less person to have to activate. Now the players. Oh, now spawns. I haven't even finished all that out. So over here we get it's in the very populated part of the map. We get an abomator. The second spawn is going to be 2 walkers. Not too bad. And way over there with Julian is going to be 4 walkers. That makes things a little bit more busy, but that's okay. We don't mind. Alright. So, now we're back to player's turn. I got to get into some of these buildings, and I think we'll be okay. She's going to go ahead and take 2 pot shots at those zombies. 1's a hit, and then she takes a 2nd action and shoots again. Another hit, so I get 2 experience. 1, 2. She'll use her next 2 actions to go here and here. Just trying to keep the hordes under control. So she has activated. I don't have as many characters to activate. We're going to go ahead and activate Anne. Anne runs forward, and she's going to do all 3 of her actions as attacks. 1 success. She kills a zombie. Anne has been a little disappointing this match, but she only has 1 short sword, so it's not her fault. Julian has a hammer. Oh, wait. We're going to let this other girl go first. Nah, Julian will deal with it. Julian has 2 attacks with a hammer, so I could get 6 attacks. I'm going to go ahead and roll 4 dice for my 2 attacks, and it looks like I killed all 3 right there. So my 3rd action, that was 2 attacks. 1, 2, 3. He hasn't leveled yet. His 3rd action will be to walk out of that spawn zone. This red girl's going to move. 1, 2, 3. We're good there. This character will ask to borrow the axe. So even though she normally doesn't do much, she borrowed the axe, and that left Isabel empty-handed, but that allows her to move forward once, chop, move forward again. She's going to start opening doors up for everybody. Now all my characters have activated. So we now have to do zombies. The shortest route to that noise is this way. 1, because they can't see anybody. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And now the runners activate again, so they're now here. These big models take up a lot of room. Alright, so I did all my activations. Now what we get is spawns. Let's see who appears on top of Clovis's dead body. 3 walkers. 1, 2, 3. And 2 runners. If I'm not careful, runners are going to start getting extra turns. And way over with Anne is going to be 3 walkers. It's just not her day. Alright. That takes care of the zombies. Now for the player turn, I'm going to go... Well, I don't know what I want to do with her yet. So let's go ahead and... Julian will go back to help deal with these monsters. Julian's going to attack. So Julian moved back. He has 2 actions left. He's going to throw 4 dice. All kills. He kills 3 zombies. After killing 3 zombies, he gets 3 experience, taking him to 9. Now he gets an extra action. With his extra action, he's going to move down. That frees up Anne. Anne's going to go 1, 2, 3. Julian will go 1, 2, take the objective. It's nothing. He'll get some free experience. That pushes him up to 14 experience. So we'll be spawning zombies on some of these objectives soon. Alright, so Julian's went... This girl wants her axe back. 1. No, she doesn't. This person's going to chop both doors open. So she's going to take her action first. I'm going to chop both doors. I chop this one and let it spawn, because I might not chop both if I get a bad spawn. 2 fatties. And the next room, a runner. A runner and 2 fatties. The only person that can deal with that's Julian, and he's not nearby. Let's check this other room. Chop. No, there's already going to be 2 fatties on this square. I'm going to go 1, 2, and ask for the hammer back. Ask for the axe back. So my mage is going to give the axe back. And when I had the axe on my spellcaster, I messed up. I put it in her extra equipment slot. It should have been in her offhand. Alright. So now Genevieve gets to go. Noisiest spot's definitely over there, because I created some noise when I opened that door. That's where everybody's heading. She's going to go ahead and go 1. She can't kill that guy. So 1, 2. She's going to search with her third action. And that's going to get me some plate armor. That's pretty cool. For her fourth action, she's going to go right here. Alright, the players are now done. The zombies get to go. As long as we can stay ahead of that troll, we'll be in good shape. So, troll, runners, all these guys, all those guys. The fatties move onto this cell, which is disappointing. The runner moves here. Runners activate again. Alright, that looks like pretty bad stuff going on, but I think we can handle it. We have to run spawns. Over here, we get a double spawn. So we're getting 2 spawns in this zone. We get a standard zombies, walkers. So we get 4 walkers in that spot. I need to start thinning the population. Alright. Now, what do we need to do? That spawn way over there. We're going to spawn 2 runners. Alright, so things are starting to look pretty ugly, but I still think I can deal with it. Alright, Julian's going to go 1, 2. So Julian's my first activator. He moves 1, 2. He's going to do 4 attacks with his hammer. A 5 and a 5. He gets to kill 2 things. He'll make them fatties. 2 fatties down. And Julian gets 2 experience. 1, 2. So that's all his actions. He's done. Alright. Now, Isabel's going to activate. And she's going to try to kill the zombie in her square. First, she's going to... Yeah, she'll just try to kill it. No, hold on. I might have somebody better that can do that. Anne needs some experience. She's going to throw some dice. Success. Anne gets 1 experience. 1. Then Anne's going to move 1, 2 to put herself in a good spot for opening that door. Were there too many doors there? Nope, that's the way it's set up. So, with both those doors there, she's now in place in a good spot for next turn to search. Alright. Now we need to open that other door. So Isabel's going to activate, and our first action is going to be to pop open this door. So I'm going to spawn for this room, this room, this room. Don't be an abomination. So that's our first action. So an abominator gets a free turn. He moves forward. The next room is going to be 2 walkers. Not that bad. The next room is going to be 2 walkers. I need to start thinning out the walker population really soon. Alright, he's went. She moves here for 1 action. Then she ends her turn. She moves here for 1 action. Oh, I made noise when I opened up that door. I opened that door last turn. My spellcaster is going to throw both her dice using Mana Blast, which will make which will make even more noise. I dropped the card. I do not believe she had taken any damage yet. Yeah. So I don't think she's taken any damage. Sorry if I messed that up, but what can you do when a card falls over? So she moved. She's going to use both her dice to attack. She succeeds at 1. She makes 2 noise, 1 for each attack. And after making that 2 noise, what does she do? Oh, she killed 1 zombie. She still hasn't leveled. She's working on it. She's just not very amazing at it. Alright, last person to activate is my person with the bow. She's going to move here. She's going to attack. She gets 2 kills. That's her second action. So she gets 2 experience. 1, 2. Alright, for her third action, she's going to move here. And then she's going to wait. She might try to bait the troll to go see her. Alright, I'm done with player actions. Zombies are moving towards what they can see. He gets 1 activation because he didn't start his turn in line of sight of her. 1 activation. These guys are moving this way. These guys are moving this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have to split. Alright, I now have to spawn. The first one's going to be a 4 walker. And I'm starting to run lower on walkers. Now, crap. There's some more zombie cards over here. When I took the deck in half, I think I might have messed something up, but I'm shuffling everything together again. It's really good to play with friends that help catch you on stuff. Alright, so now I have a fresh zombie spawn. First one's going to be Abomination. So we're getting the Abomination on the field. Alright, the next one's going to be an Abomination. He gets a free turn. I didn't shuffle too well because I think 3 were together. So let's go ahead and shuffle a little better than that. Just to separate them, because that'll be boring if he gets an extra activation not near anybody. Alright, the runners get a free turn. They end up here. They end up here. And I believe it's all the runners we have on the field. So, now the players... Yeah, we got an Abomination, then Abomination. So we're done with all our spawns. The players are going to get their turn after these zombies walk. And now I can clear all these things. Alright. What we're going to do is Anne is going to go ahead and pop this thing. Turns out to be another boring one. So Anne gets 5 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anne's done, so I'll leave a noise token on her reminding me. So I'm doing pretty good. I just have a few more things to get. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that could be messy. 2, 3, 4. I don't want that troll to see me. So she's just kind of skirting and hiding in the building. So Anne is done. Genevieve's going to be bait, so she's going to shoot those 2 zombies. One's a 3, one's a 1. She gets a kill. She shoots again, gets a kill. So she gets 2 experience. 1, 2. Now she gets a free ranged action. So she used 2 actions. Now she has 2 actions left. You know what? She's not going to be bait. 1. Because if it got a double activation, that could be scary. 1, 2. She has no idea where she wants to be. Alright, we're going to go ahead and clean up zombies now. And who are we going to let do that? and leveled up and has an extra action. But she already moved. Goes search 1, 2, 3. She's done. Julian would really like to be the one to go search, but I want to level him up too. So he's going to throw 2 dice. Miss, miss. He's going to throw 2 more dice. Well, he's going to throw 4 more dice. So that was his first action. This is his second and third actions. Lots of successes. He kills 3 zombies. Oh, he would have had to move first. So move, attack, attack, attack. So he is spent. Julian used all 4 of his actions, and he killed 3 zombies. 1, 2, 3. He is now in the +1 damage range, so he hits a lot harder now. Alright. Next person I'm going to activate is my mage. She's going to go over here and take the objective. Looks like it's blue, that means a spawn is here. But first she gets 5 experience. She was at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was at 3 or 4. So I put this peg in. Now she has 3 actions left. Let's see what spawns there. An abomination, so nothing. The abomination moves 1 time. I shuffled that. Okay. So that was pretty easy. Characters that have not moved. 1, 2, 3. Gonna go head towards that door. And Julian's already moved. So we are done with the player portion of this round. Alright. Oh, no we're not. She hasn't moved. She had 3 actions left. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go ahead and run the bad guys. They can go this way or that way. That's closer. Oh, the most sound is right there. This way. This way. This way. When they get their double, they'll be here. There. 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 And the loudest noise is that way. I believe that's not an equal split, so it's this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So, the zombies have moved. Now we do spawns. We'll spawn for this. An abomination. He moves forward. I shuffled it, apparently poorly. Now, the next one's going to be 2 walkers right there. Gotta start thinning these guys out. And my third spawn, way over there. Is anybody in orange? Yes, somebody is in orange. So this one should have been 1 runner, not 2 walkers. And the next one should have been 2 fatties way over there. Alright. So, now we're moving on to the player turn again. So, player's turn. Let me remove my noise tokens to remember who's activated. It's going to be really hard to get over there. Alright, player turn. We move, activate. So move, break down the door, spawn. When I spawn, I get 3 fatties. Only person that can deal with those is Julian. Alright, so that was 1, 2, open, 3, 4. She's going to go 1, 2. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to be ready for the fatties. Anne's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I gotta start going that way to get to this artifact. So my last person's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to sneak in the back door to get that last card. So the bad guys get to move. 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 Everybody's heading to this cell. Move. Minotaur is gonna break through the wall, because that seems cool. He moves in here. He moves in here. the runners move through the wall, then up here. It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one went this way, one went this way, and I have to spawn a new one because one could have went that way for 5 as well. So it was a crazy spawn. The closest way is this way, which is going to make things very difficult for me. Now my runners get their extra activations. We're kind of cornered and things are pretty bad right now. Let's go ahead and run spawns and see if they get better. An Abomator gets a free turn. Yeah, that's very bad. Very, very bad. Alright. Now my next spawn is 4 walkers. Alright, I'm not sure how I'm going to get those people out of that situation right now. It's really bad. Alright, my last spawn is going to be the Abomatroll. So he was here. He moves... I get to choose his path. Oh, the only path that he can go to is here. So, next turn he's going to activate and get a lot of movement because he can see somebody. I got to make that not happen. Alright, player's turn. The first thing I got to do is drop these fatties because my guy needs a turn. Use my first 2 actions for 4 attacks. I kill 2 of the fatties. Success. So that guy gets 1, 2, 3 experience. He's going to go ahead and take the next fatty. So, well, I'm not guaranteed to kill that fatty. But I really need to for my friends. A 5, I do. So I've killed the fatty. I get another experience point. And then for my last action, I will move on to this square out of line of sight. I think we're going to have to make our last stand in that building. So, well, let's see, spellcaster, 1, 2, 3, search. It's green. I have to do a spawn here. So I do an immediate spawn, and my spellcaster gets 3 experience. Sorry, not 3. She did 1, 2, 3. She picked up the last token. She gets 5 experience, and she has to spawn on top of herself. Hopefully it doesn't go too poorly. The spawn is going to be 2 runners. That's not too bad. Well, runners can be scary. So, that's a lot of wounds coming in if those runners get activations. So, that was 1, 2, 3, search. She's done. Anne's going to go 1, and then Bloodlust. She has 2 actions left. So Bloodlust, she gets an immediate attack using her sword. This is her second action. Success. She kills a runner. Life is good. So she has 2 attacks left. So we're going to go ahead and roll those and hope life is good still. It is. She drops the runner. She gets another experience point. Alright. Julian is activated. The only people left to activate are is my girl with the axe. She might take one for the team. One, 2, 3. No, that seems a little silly. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's going to come after her. I don't know. I really have no idea what to do with her. So we're going to do that. Yeah. I guess we need somewhere to split up wounds. We'll go here and hope things get better later in life. Now my crossbow person is going to go 1, and she's going to activate. She's going to shoot her bow with her free ranged action. A 6 and a 5. She kills 2 walkers. That gets her 2 experience. 1, 2. She reloads as her second real action. She fires again. 2 kills. So move, freebie, shot. So move, free action for shoot, shoot. Now she's going to use, she just killed 2, so 1, 2. Now she's going to use her normal bow to shoot again. Miss. Her final action will be a normal bow shot. Hit. She takes out the runner, getting another experience point. And trying to move that way to save her friends. Alright. So she is done. I've moved all my characters. Now I gotta do those bad guys, and they're getting pretty scary. First person activates the Minotaur. He puts his wall down for where he's going. That way it opens paths for people. And then these guys shuffle forward. These guys shuffle forward. These guys shuffle forward. These go. These go. This guy goes forward 1, 1, 1, 1. Runners activate. Got runners over there and here. And the Minotaur goes. Minotaur is going to be coming through that wall and nothing we can do about it. Alright. So, we're kind of waiting to see maybe she can save the day by getting that last survivor. Things are looking bleak, but I got somebody with 3 damage over there. He can kill everything except for the troll. So, we're just going to wait. So what I'm going to do with all my characters is, I'm not going to show you what's going on except for her. I'm just going to draw cards and tell you. Because all they're going to really do is wait. Julian draws. He draws a hand crossbow. And he puts that... It's got 2 dice, hits on a 3+. So then he hands that to our spellcaster, so that maybe she can do something cool. Julian's turn is done. Our spellcaster is going to search. We're looking for Dragon Bile. Doesn't get it. She gets water. She drinks it. She gets 1 experience. And she's done. Now, our girl with the axe, she's going to search. She finds Mana Blast. She hands Mana Blast over to Oscar. So now that she's dual-wielding Mana Blasts, and asks for the crossbow. And now Isabel has an axe and a crossbow. Anne gets to activate. She searches. She finds a shield and she equips it. Alright, that went pretty quick. Now the last person who has an interesting turn is going to be her with her free range shot. She's going to take a range shot for free at this cell. She succeeds in killing 1. Her first real action, she's going to use a bow now to kill the other. So she killed both, netting her 2 experience. So 1, 2. Her next action will be to move. She's not hurt. So she used 1 real action, a second real action, a third real action. And now a 4th real action will be to fire again. So let's see. Freebie, shoot. So move, move, shoot. So the Orcus crossbow isn't loaded, so she'll go ahead and take her shot. 5. She gets another kill, so she dropped a runner. And this may save my buddies, because these guys will go this way at least. So she gets 1 more experience. And the player's turn is done. We're going to see what all the bad stuff happens. Zombies move, zombies move, zombies move. Those bad guys move. These can see people. Oh, they're going to move this way. Now the interesting part is over here. That's where the most noise is at. But before I do this runner again, I have to put down the steps for this guy. Well, that guy was with him, never mind. Put down the steps. Move, 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 move. And I think I get to get bit once. So Anne has a shield. She's going to take the bite. She succeeds. Nothing happens. The troll moves one forward this way, and will soon have line of sight on people, which is scary. That's the bad guy's turn. Now let's do the zombies. Hopefully I don't get a minotaur, an abomator doing anything. 3 fatties. So we're going to get 3 fatties right here. Then the next zone is going to be 1 extra activation, all walkers. So before that happens, she gets a free turn. With her free turn, it's going to cost her 4 to get out of that square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She leaves. She might actually be able to be more beneficial not in that square. So we got 3 fatties, an extra activation. Now the walkers get to take a turn. They bite her. She takes a wound. Walkers. Oh, crap. Walkers. No way she's getting out of that alive now. Oh, no, she doesn't. She might not take a wound. She's got a 3+ save. She's saved. She's good. She's got plate armor on. Alright, but life is getting really hard for her. Let's hope that we don't get more. We spawn an abomination in that last area. There's so much going on, I'm not too worried about another abomination on the field. But she can't leave this square. That's really crappy for her. So let's go ahead and take care of the player's turn. Player's turn is going to be really fun this turn. Julian pulls out his big mallet and starts waylaying things. I'm at least going to need 4 dice. So let's go ahead and see how Julian's doing. So 4 dice with Julian. All I got to do is make it to that room. Okay, 4 dice with Julian. That's 3 kills. The Minotaur can be killed with a normal 3 damage weapon, and he has one. He kills the Minotaur for 5 experience. So that puts him up to 29. And he killed 2 runners. That puts him at 31. That was his first 2 actions. So for his next 2 actions, he's going to move here and then here. We're trying to get over there to help our friends. Alright, this girl's got a lot of blasty attacks. She's going to move 1, 2. I don't know what I want to do with her. Let's wait on her. Anne's going to move 1, 2, 3. Okay, this girl with the axe. 1, 2, 3. This character. 1, 2, 3. And this one's going to move 1. I really want these characters alive more than the other. So I'm going to stay there. Now let's figure out what's going on with this. The first thing I'm going to do, now that all my other characters are done activating, and the map's starting to look a little bit better, is I'm going to... I think I could do a ranged attack and try to take down the abomination, and that could be interesting. The only problem with that is then I die. So let's go ahead and shoot the walkers that are in my cell. I kill 1. That's a success. She gets an experience point. Okay, now I'm going to start meleeing walkers. That was my free ranged action. So I'm going to throw 8 dice for all my melee attacks. Every 3+ is a kill. That was a really crappy roll. I killed 2 walkers. She's probably going to die. She has plate armor. She might make it, but if she rolls like that, there's no way she's going to make it. That was really not good. Alright. I don't even know if I gave her experience for what she killed there. It was so sad. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm going to give her 2 experience now. Alright. Now it's the zombie turn. These guys move. These guys move. These guys move. The troll moves down here. The abomination moves right there. I might be able to sneak into that building at some point, but not if characters keep dying on me. So this is 5 dice coming in on her. She has armor. That's a 3+. She hasn't taken any wounds. Let's see. She takes 1 wound. She's still alive and kicking. So that is good. The runner activates and moves there. So she's in pretty bad shape. But next turn, I'm going to drop the abomination for my friends. Or my friends will come and do it. Not sure how I'm going to take care of this, but I think I can make it through. That was the zombie turn. Let's spawn and hope walkers don't get another activation. Right here, a double spawn for this zone. So that's pretty much like nothing happened. We get 5 walkers and 2 runners. I have 5 walkers, so life is still pretty good. And 2 runners. I have 2 runners, so that's good. That final spawn up there needs to not be an abomatroll. It's not, it's just a fatty. The bad guy's turn is done. I need to save my buddies. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move up with Julian. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 melee things. Alright, she's going to depend on her buddies to come help her. So the first thing she's going to do is take a ranged shot right here. And first range shots are going to go to walkers. And then fatties. So let's see. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot. I might be able to do it. Let's take the first shot over there. A 3 and a 2. I kill 1 thing, which is a walker. That's my first free action. She gets 1 experience point. After getting 1 experience point for that, she reloads and fires again. 2 hits. She succeeds. She takes the walker and the abomination. That's 6 experience. So that puts her at 37. Alright, for her next action, so shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, she's going to reload, and now she's going to shoot at that fatty. And she succeeds in killing that fatty to get another experience. So she gets another one. And life is getting fairly decent. Not amazing, but decent. I want to get somebody else over there to split wounds with, because there's going to be a lot of wounds coming in. Alright, the next person I'm going to activate is going to be my mage. The reason I'm activating her is so she can walk forward, make some attempts on the fatties, and do some trading. So this is actually a little bit complicated. She's going to move here. She's going to ask for... You know what? I can do this really easily. Okay. Those sacrifices are going to have to be made. So Julian's going to walk forward. Julian's awesome. Julian's going to... Let's get you his card. So you can just look at how awesome he is. So there's Julian. He's going to attack the 2 fatties. He succeeds in killing 1. He's going to attack again. He succeeds in killing the other. 2 fatties are gone, and he's taken 3 actions. So 1, 2. For his 4th action, he will walk forward. For his next action, let's see. No, for his 4th action, he will hand off the dagger to Anne. So Anne now has the dagger. I don't want to just sacrifice people. So Anne's going to move 1. Sorry, Anne moved 1. Now she's going to bloodlust. And she has 3 actions left. Oh, she's got 3 actions left. So for those actions, she's going to throw up 6 attacks, trying to cut zombies down. And Anne's not too good at killing zombies. With all those attacks, she managed to kill one. She'll have it be the runner. So that takes away 2 wounds that are coming in. Alright, my girl with the axe is going to activate next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, she's done. My spellcaster has the most hit points. She's going to move forward and wait with Julian to try to protect him. That's it for the players. The zombies get to activate. Let's start by doing all 5 of those attacks. So we're going to roll out 5 attacks, and then we'll decide where the wounds go. Oh, sorry, I have to decide where the wounds go first. Let's put them on the plate armor. 1 at a time. There's 5 of them. Fail. So I take a wound. Now we're going to put them on... putting the rest on Anne. She came to save me, and she better hope that she can do it well. So all of these go to Anne. She succeeds in saving all of them but one. Anne takes another damage. They're both still alive. But we don't know if there's any double activations coming up. Boom, boom. 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 Triple activation. 1, 2. Bite. The bite's going to go on my spellcaster, which still hasn't taken a wound. Now she has. And I'm done. So, objectives. I have to get to all the objectives. 1, 2. Take the objective. It's nothing. The axe girl gets 5 experience, putting her at 14. And we are successful. Just out of curiosity, let's see how well the others would have fared. So first thing we're going to do is Anne is going to attack. You know what, it's kind of interesting, but I don't know that it's worth doing. But I'm going to do it anyway. So we're going to do 8 dice and see what she can kill. She kills 4 zombies. Oh, I didn't spawn. The game's not over. Let's backtrack. 1, 2. Alright, so if you're just hopping in... Sorry. This is a correction. I should have spawned zombies after I did all those movements. So now we're going to do zombie spawns. I should still win. I don't know if I cut the other... Alright, so now we just have to do zombie spawns and we're done. So 4 walkers. As long as we have enough to spawn stuff, she's going to finish out the game for us. So 4 walkers. Right here, we're going to get 5 walkers. As long as we have enough walkers, life is still good. There's 9. Way over there, we're going to get 5 more walkers. Alright, now I can go ahead and win the game just by moving that person over there, but before I do win the game, I want to see what happens over here. We're going to have Anne attack 8 times. So this is Anne's turn, and she kills... That was a 5, maybe? That was a kill, though. It was 4 or 5. So she kills 5 with her 8 attacks. She has cleaned house. So Anne gets to level up. Nope. That puts her at 17. But she did a great job there. So now, just to see them push back the zombie wave some, she's going to go ahead and take her turn. She's going to shoot, reload, giving me a total of... Let's just go ahead and take it step by step, because she's almost leveled. So, she's going to go ahead and take them all. So 6 shots. Needing 3s or higher. 1, 2, 3. She kills a fatty and a fatty. She killed 3 fatties. She gets 3 experience. Puts her at 40 experience. And she's sitting pretty. But she's got a lot of stuff. Some bites would come in next turn. But the game's going to be over by then. Now let's go ahead and look what these guys would have done. 1, 2, 3, 4. They would have run away. This character is going to go 1, 2, 3, take the objective, and be done. Alright, and that would have put her into the orange range, so she could finally start doing 3 damage. This mission, I had fun with this one. It started off a little boring. I think we played it pretty fast. This was a lot more exciting than the last mission. And that Abomitroll, if you're not searching, all you can do is run from him. He's pretty scary. Alright, well, thanks for watching.